At Zilla, we are dedicated to the innovation of caging, lighting, and equipment solutions that provide proper husbandry for your pet's long and happy life. To see our entire catalog, visit zillarules.com.
Hey, what's going on, Rattlers? So every time I'm in South Florida, I always stop by my friend Tom Crutchfield's place to see what is new and what's happening at his farm. But Tom recently had an accident with one of his croc monitors. So I'm gonna check up on him and see how he's doing and see how those monitors are doing as well. So come with me, let's go check out Tom Crutchfield and find out exactly what happened with his huge and amazing croc monitors.
I'm Dāv Kaufman, and I am obsessed with reptiles, and I have been since I was 9 years old. 25 years later, I made a trilogy of award-winning movies about them. Now my life is all about touring the world in search of them in wild places, and checking out some of the most awesome breeding facilities and reptile expos while I'm at it. So come with me and join my Reptile Adventures.
So I know that Kenan was out here filming, and I saw his video. I'm gonna put the link to his video down below for you guys in case you haven't seen Kamp Kenan's video when he was just out here talking about these monitors and the bite that Tom got. So what exactly happened here?
Well, they were, actually it was in this cage, because I have Jimmy in the cage they were in now with Bo and Bill, the big pair of crocodile monitors, and they were actually fighting. Bill was trying to breed her, and she was fighting on the floor, and she was trying to bite him on the neck. And she'd bit him already, so he would, when they bite, these things will bite each other back. Here's Jimmy. If you get the film on her back, you can see where she got chewed up.
Oh, look at that.
I know, bad by that's beginning in a fight. I won't ever put this one in with another one. I've tried and tried, even with the door. It just won't work. I mean, she's okay, and she's been treated, and you know, she's a beautiful animal, and she's going to be fine. But boy, they're hard. These are not for everyone. You know,
no,
they need
they're
a lot
not.
of space.
Look at that damage on her.
And the bite, yeah, we've had.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, Dr. Harris, Don Harris,
Yeah.
has been taking care of the lizard for us.
So how are you treating her?
We're treating her with these injectable antibiotics, and
Yeah.
also we're flushing it out with saline solution and betadine once a day or so in the wounds.
Gotcha.
But she's much better now.
Oh,
It's been over a week now.
poor little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
One of my
just
favorite
happened like a week ago. Yeah.
Well, the bite with me was a month ago.
Yeah.
But then another incident happened. Where
Oh,
Stacy and
I
broke
see.
up a fight between them. This is not the lizard that bit me. The lizard that bit me is in this cage over here.
Okay, let's go check that one out here.
Well, we've got to deal with the big male right here first, Bill. Because he is right here at the door. If you want to sort of squat down,
Yeah,
you probably
yeah.
get a really good look at him right there.
Hey, Bill.
Bill. Bill. Bill. Bill. What's going on, buddy? I know it sounds silly, but the first thing I do is let them taste me.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you would let a dog
Sure.
know, put the back of your hand up. That lets him know that I'm not feeding him and I don't mean him any harm. And he pretty much accepts me as I am. I don't try to pet him or pick him up, but he does try to crawl on me. I don't let him do that yet, but I do trust him not to bite me. And of all the monitor lizards in the world, probably the worst bite you could have is from one of these. But by the same token, they are probably also the most trustworthy of any monitor lizard on the planet in
Right.
terms of their ability to understand and not make accidents to biting.
All right, so what makes their bite so vicious?
Well, it's not really vicious. It's just the fact that their teeth, you know, the dentition is so big. They have teeth very similar to a Komodo, but for their size, they're even probably a little bit bigger than a Komodo dragon's teeth.
Yeah.
See how thick the head is? The gums, and that's just, it hides teeth like scalpels.
All right, Rattlers, so if you're squeamish, you might want to look away, but these are the pictures Tom sent me the day of the bite. This is what his hand looks like from just a warning bite from these croc monitors. got your stitches off here.
Yesterday. Yeah.
But that is still gnarly. So you just told me that you lost the use of that finger.
Well, partial use of it, I think. But I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try hard to regain it, but I don't. This is about all I can do right now. Yeah, but the swelling is still there.
For the bite that you got, that's pretty miraculous that you can even do that.
I'm pretty pleased that she didn't take my finger.
Yeah.
Because she could have.
She really could have.
It was just a warning bite, that's all. And it was breaking the fight up between them, and with I put the net on the female lizard, and then put my foot on the handle of the net, and then squatted down with a PVC pipe to keep the big male off.
Yeah.
He kept going back to breed, and she wanted to bite him, kept trying to bite him on the throat, and she bit his tail, and then he turned around and tried to bite her. And then when I squatted down like that, she tore through the net, which already had a small hole in it because of him catching him earlier. And she turned around and just grabbed me on the hand like that and just released me. She didn't bite me hard. If she bit me hard, she would have taken my finger. Oh. It was really a warning bite.
Man.
But I don't blame her. She's in the box now, and I'm pretty sure that she might be gravid, even the female.
Yeah.
But I definitely didn't want to hurt her.
So how many people are actually working with croc monitors and breeding them?
A few people are working with them. Not many people are breeding them. They're captive bred several times. One of the earliest breedings I know of was a private herper by the name of Ron St. Pierre. Bred them before several times. Stan Shuris, who's somebody well known in the
sure.
Bred them several times, I think. So Gladys Porter Zoo bred some they got from me a long time ago, and they've always been my favorite monitor, and they're even more so now, even, I think.
Right.
The bite's everything I thought it would be, and did some.
Gee, I'm sure it was.
It was.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be tagged by one of these guys.
God, no. See how curious he is?
Yeah.
I don't trust him enough, and I don't have him trained enough to let him out in the yard yet, though.
Sure. All right, so how many do you have? You have Bill here?
I have Bill and Bo,
and the female here.
Which is a pair. Female here named Jimmy, and another male over here by the name of Hendrix. He's over behind the rock over there.
Hendrix. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now Jimmy hurt him when I first got him. I tried to put them together. Look at the old scars on his back and neck.
Yeah.
That's from Jimmy.
Yeah. All right, there's his little buddy, his little housemate there.
Yeah, which you will eat if he can catch. Yeah. See the scars on it?
Yeah.
That's from Jimmy. That's a young male.
How old is this guy?
I don't know. It's caught wild.
So he was caught wild.
Yeah,
right.
He's only been in captivity about a year, but he's pretty well trained. He's not afraid of people. One of the things they do if they're afraid is they curl their tail up. See how he doesn't have his tail curled up? Look behind. See that tortoise right on the back of Mountain Tortoise?
Yeah.
He said, hey, bring me a treat.
Like, what's going on in there?
He wants a treat.
But yeah, he doesn't have his tail curled at all.
No, he's not afraid.
So for a wild-caught croc monitor, he really is not showing any fear.
No, he takes food right from my fingers. They're really, really, really smart. These are the smartest lizards I think I've ever worked with.
Yeah, easy.
Beyond a doubt. I mean, you saw Bill. He's never been a pet lizard. Nobody's ever tried to tame him or anything.
Right.
And I can call him up and he'll come. He's not going to attack me. He knows the difference in my hand and a rat. I mean, I'm pretty sure he would crawl on me and not hurt me at all. The bite is so horrendous, I'm just not willing to risk it.
I don't blame you a bit.
It could be lethal even.
Absolutely it could.
So.
Wow. Yeah, for a wild-caught animal, that is...
And look at the tail. Anybody knows anything about Salvador crocodile monitor knows that's a relaxed lizard. And you're standing about 2.5 feet from it.
Yeah, so I'm standing
and way
here.
Than it, and over it on top of it.
And look at him there.
The top, and it doesn't care.
Wow. All right.
So that's a really good sign, which means the lizard has accepted. It's really happy here.
Right, and you've worked with them, and
yes, I have. I mean, I hand feed it, so. Bill. 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 Back up now. Back up. Bill. You know that there's no rats there, right? Bill. 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 No rats, right? Yep, you get it.
Look at that.
Look. Rat blood.
Rat blood on your hands, and yet he knows your hand a food item.
Yes.
That is absolutely incredible. All right, so with a monitor this size, how come you're not feeding him rats?
Because I keep him hungry so I can train him. The only motivation I have, the only way to that lizard's heart is through his stomach in terms of me. So he already tolerates me and he likes me to a degree. He really likes me a lot. We're kind of buddies, to tell you the truth. He didn't even try to bite me when he was trying to bite her, and he could have bit me when he was like trying to attack her. When I had her on the net and she bit me, he chose not to bite me at all, not to even try. So when you see people hold these sometimes and they're holding like they're tame, they actually are tame. But I want you to remember one thing. The consequences of a bite from any monitor, but in particularly the crocodile monitor, is grave. And it can even be lethal. Remember that, especially around your face or neck. If it were to bite you in the neck, you're going to die, and quickly. I can tell you that I almost bled out from just the finger. So
yeah, those are awesome animals, but man, are they formidable.
They're not for everybody. Because not everybody has the understanding to even deal with them either. You have to have the right point of view. To deal with these, you almost have to have the right point of view too. And it's not about conquering or dominating that animal. Sure, I can catch that animal anytime I want to and force myself on, but the real thing is being able to interact with the animal where the animal tolerates you without trying to hurt you or to be afraid of you in any way. That's my complete goal on that. But the main thing I want to tell you about something like this, you best respect that animal. I have so much respect for that you can't imagine. We both have a lot of respect for each other, me and that big lizard. Good boy.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow.
My very own velociraptor.
That's exactly right. It's always impressive coming over here. So rattlers, that's what it takes to work with these amazing animals. Just one little slip up and you could lose a finger or worse. So if you're thinking about working with giant monitors, learn everything that you can and learn from other people's mistakes, because it could save you a finger and it could even save your life. So working with these monitors is absolutely not for everybody. Take it from Tom. Tom has been working with these animals for decades, and accidents still happen. So anyway guys, as always, like this video, share this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about these awesome huge monitors. And until the next adventure from here in Florida, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.